My name is Ashley Ullman. I am speaking freely with Jesus, and this is a profound thing that I am discussing today. Uh, what I have to talk about is so relevant, and I've been sitting on this for approximately 3.5 years now. The video I uploaded to my YouTube channel as a private video, and it says 3 years ago. But it's like 3 years and a few months now. Um, but it's close to like 3.5 years, and it's so relevant, almost to the point where I hate using the word prophetic, but I believe 100% what I need to talk about and what I need to share. It's been heavy, heavy, heavy in the last few months that I'm seeing all my brothers and sisters and the world is being prepared for the what they use the word disclosure. Um, I use the word deception. Um, but we know what's coming, and what I have is almost like a foreshadow of what is going to come, and I believe what I have is tapped into the spiritual world, not so much on our side of things. It's sort of like I was allowed to step into the enemy camp and gain insight on what the demonic world knows and is saying. And I haven't really prepared anything other than the fact that I'm going to say what I'm going to say now to give context and to set the video up. The actual video is, I don't know what it is, 22 minutes, 23 minutes long. The first part of it um, doesn't really have any purpose to what I want to bring forth, but it really gives you an idea of the deception and what this is all about. And what I gotta say is, 5 years ago, what is it, 2026? I left my work. December 31st, 21. So I was selling cars locally here in Bridgewater, Nova Scotia. Uh, and I was selling used cars at a very, very large car dealership. And I was very successful from a worldview. Um, you know, right out of the get go, I was very, very good at it. But it wasn't long before things became, taking its toll on me. Um, as I am autistic and have ADHD, along with rejection sensitivity dysphoria, which all kind of come together, and my life's been a struggle because I didn't know how to handle these, what I call talents that the Lord has given me. The world sees them as dysfunction and disabilities. And they can be, and they are in this world. This world is set up for people's minds made the way mine are, and the way mine is. And so you learn to mask, and this isn't even what this is about, but I need to give a little bit of history, a little backstory, context of myself and how I get into this and so on. So yeah, so I was selling cars m- my autism and ADHD and the RSD, that all really took forefront and took a toll on me, in my mental health and my physical health, and I toughed it out as long as I could, and the C19 came along, and I wasn't aware that it was the Lord providing me with discernment at the time, but I knew what was going on, and I just started having all these interests of digging and going down rabbit holes, and at this point, I'm not following the Lord. Um, I believe I was saved in my early 20s. Um, this is another story. Um, but I just never walked with him as many people do. Um, even as a child, I believed. So, you know, it's very possible that I was saved when I was a child, because I grew up in a good Christian home and the truth was told and preached, and my parents lived by it. My mom today is a pastor, and she's my pastor here on earth. And the Lord blessed me with an incredible mom. And anyway, I can go on tangents here, and that's kind of like my when the Lord had me create my channel, Speaking Freely with Jesus. Um, it's a way for me to, it's therapy for me actually, to just sit and talk and speak freely, and it's with Jesus. So it's kind of how that came to be. And so anyway, selling cars. Now I'm not doing well myself, and things are happening around the world, and it's just overwhelming. And um, December 31st, 2021, um, I heard my name, not in my ears, not outside, um, but I was sitting at my desk and I was breaking down, and I was at my wit's end. That happens very often. Um, and I was just sitting at my desk and I was crying, and I heard very loudly, with such authority, calm, and love, uh, my name, Ashley. It was in such, it just reverberated through my being, and it was like a snap of the fingers. I instantly felt peace and an understanding of what I needed to do, and it was quit my job. So I literally, that day I resigned from my position immediately. Um, didn't go so well at home. I did it without discussing it with my wife, so you can imagine. But it was at this time, though, things were moving, as you know, like so many people came to Jesus and woke up during the C19 era. And, you know, it was at that time when spiritually things were changing and changing. And I started seeing things in this world and the lies and the deception and such a clarity that I wasn't even asking for. It was just like the Lord was just opening me up, and I didn't know. I didn't know at that time what was really happening and what was going on, but there was purpose behind it. There was purpose behind it. And the Lord, He was working and moving, and I wasn't sure what was going on yet. And so I started walking down paths and rabbit holes, and I came across quantum healing hypnosis technique, QHHT, pioneered and created, I believe it was in the 60s, originally by a lady named Dolores Cannon. And it was all in regards to her creating this technique and this, uh, a way of bringing people into a hypnosis state. But uh, it was in a way that you bring the person into using your voice, in a certain tone, and and a certain speed, and you ask questions and you say things and you bring them into an awake state of theta brainwaves. So the same state in which you are when we dream. Uh, and it is at that moment when you bring them into that state that they're now open to demonic possession. You open up channels for incredible demonic possession almost. It's kind of what it's like, because they give permission, we invite them in, kind of thing. These people, we through the process you invite them in, and then the person that you're doing the hypnosis with is just talking, and we'll see it here shortly. And you go through a certain um, process, and it's called what they call it is contacting your higher self, um, which is completely demonic. Um, and with Dolores Cannon, like, and they do what they call past life regressions, and you go through what they call a past life, which I now understand is just a demon, a demonic entity, a Nephilim spirit, if you will, that has been here for for as long as creation has been made. Um, and they know a lot of stuff, and they know exactly how to deceive you, and they'll tell you exactly what you need to hear. Um, and in this case, the lady in this particular video that I did this with, that I had hypnotized, she had a question that she wanted to know about. And that's part of it. You ask questions and you get answers. And one of the questions was, and this is setting this up, one of the questions was, why does she here today in her life has such a, why she loves rings and jewelry so much. And so when the video starts, it's kind of where we're at. We're talking about this so-called like a past life, but obviously it isn't. I believe the whole concept of reincarnation uh, comes from the Nephilim spirits. Um, they take on hosts, they die, they come back into another host, they die. They don't die. The host dies, but they just keep coming back because they're a spirit. The Nephilim spirits are trapped within our realm. Um, and they do their dirty deeds. And so this this is setting this up here. So she's talking, and she's talking about, I think it was back in the 1700s, and she's this political figure in England's daughter, and talking about these big galas that they would go to, and how they would all dress up and have all this fine jewelry in their hands, and they would drink this this peach schnapps, and she says where the name of it and when it's from, and all the stuff, and how they would hold the glasses up, and their jewelry would look so fine on their fingers, and that was the answer to why she loves her jewelry today on her fingers and all that stuff. It's just complete hogwash, but if you buy into it and they sell you on it, you're gonna believe it, just like any other snake oil out there. So anyway, the first part of it is in regards to that so-called a past life, which really isn't a past life. It's just lies and demonic uh, crap. And so she's going on about this, and then we get through that, and we're getting, this is near the end of it, like the whole process, like the whole thing was probably 2.5 hours long, and this is like the final 22 minutes of it. And we get to a point where things kind of turn in regards to like the lady who she's has scoliosis and a lot of pain and all those things. And with this hypnosis, they make you think that you can heal people, and cure their diseases and all this stuff. And anyway, she I'm running out on time. My battery level was down to the 15%, the little red bar. I'm starting to freak out. This is only like the sixth time I've ever done it. I did one more after it, and then the Lord pulled me out of it, and then things started getting serious with the Lord at that point. But He took me through this to show this to me, to provide what I have to show you and share with you. So we got talking, and she got talking with her body, and then she goes, matter of fact, she's going to get a new body, and everybody's going to get these new bodies, and then it starts talking about. I start asking a few different questions, and I'm starting to panic again because time's running out. I got to be out to the end of the driveway, for 2 o'clock to get my son off the school bus, and I'm trying to shut things down, but uh, there were things that needed to be said from that perspective. And I don't want to give anything away because it's quite profound, and it relates exactly to what we're dealing with right now. And this being 3.5 years ago, and the entity said what it says will happen within the next 5 years. And that was 3.5 years ago. And then I look at where we are today, and it's quite incredible. So I think that's a good setup. So yeah, the first part's kind of this false past life, answering the question about the jewelry, and then we do some so-called healing techniques, and we scan the body looking for anything that might be wrong that we can help with. So then it works on different parts of the body and all this stuff, which is complete garbage and hogwash. But you got to see it so you can get a better understanding of what's happening. And so that's that. And I guess without any further ado, um, I'll send it over to the video here, and then I'll come back maybe and after I put it on. I don't know what I'm going to do. But anyway, I hope this is something that maybe we can discuss further, because it's it's profound. Anyway, God bless. We'll talk soon. Enjoy.
Precious jewels. They were kept in a box underneath something with a curtain hanging on it. That's where the box was for precious jewels. In England.
Yes. Was that the lifetime you showed her today, or is that a different lifetime?
That's a different lifetime.
Can you share any information from that lifetime for her?
She likes to dress up, parties. They had a special party, and everybody had to have a drink before they could sit down. And she went into the room where the Christmas tree was, and there was a table beside it, and she took a drink of the was Lord George. Lord George. Snaps.
Okay.
Lord George. It was good. Wine glass looked good in your hands with those rings on. Make sure everybody sees them. Your hands are so lovely. Beautiful. Beautiful hands.
What year was this when this took place?
No. Lord George. I think it was probably 1756.
Yes, 1756.
The dresses were long.
What was her name then? Can you share that?
Libby.
What was
Her
last
name was Elizabeth, but everybody called her Libby.
What was her last name? What was Libby's last name?
Libby McGuire. Father was from Ireland. Her hair was up in a bun. She has beautiful auburn hair up in a bun on the back of her head.
Yes.
She has a green dress with pearl buttons and lace at the sleeves. And oh my, those corsets were so tight. Oh, so uncomfortable. And it's hard to sit down. But I'll stand up and wave my hands around.
Yes.
Yep. And talk. A lot of people from from political people there. My father was a politician, or is a politician. I never really knew too much about it, but I'd hear them talking. But he always went into his study with whoever he had with him.
Yes.
The guests sometimes, but the parties, so many parties. So many women with jewelry and beautiful dresses. You just have to have all kinds of jewelry for this.
Yeah. And that's where her love of jewelry comes from. Very good.
And the love of my hands are so beautiful.
And I will ask once more, can we just scan Donna's body one more time and find any other things that we can help her with today?
There's a problem in the groin.
Yes. Can you work on that for her?
Yes.
What can you do for her here now? What can you tell me that you can do to help her?
There's no pain there right now. But there is something wrong in the groin area.
Let's heal that today.
Yes.
Can you tell me how you're healing it?
There's fibroids. And I'm going to heal those. I'm going to take them out because there's fibroids in her uterus and there's a boil on her groin that comes and goes. And I'm going to take it out of there. I'm going to add some anti-inflammatory fluid from her other part of her body. The body has the ability to heal itself.
Yes.
And you have to listen to your body. You have to talk to your cells. And that's what Donna has got to do, She has to do it on her own, and I have to help her as her higher power.
So right now, with her groin and the fibroids, are you getting rid of those right
Yes,
now?
yes, pain is gone.
And what about her uterus?
Can she hear? She can hear. Good.
You share with what you're doing to help her uterus.
Well, the ear canal, I'm going into the ear canal. And the hair in the ear canal, there's hairs in the ear canal,
Yeah.
and I'm repairing them.
Good.
So that they will vibrate and give her the sound and the words that she needs to hear. She misses out on so much. She needs to be able to hear.
And when you say be able to hear, do you mean hear you?
She needs to be able to hear everybody talking to her.
Good.
Even people that talk in low voices.
Yes.
She needs to awaken and use her ears more and use her brain more, because there's some parts that have gone to sleep.
Can you help her with that?
Yes.
Wake her brain up?
Yeah, I'm helping her.
What are you doing right now to help her? How are you doing it?
I'm removing the right cortex. Right cortex.
Yes.
I'm fixing it.
Good.
There's the canals in her ears as well. The canals are tired. They need to be awoken. They need to wake up. They need to revive. I will revive these canals.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
And her brain?
And her brain. Lay hands on my brain. Taking away all the fear. Taking away all the fight or flight feelings that she has and has had in the past and in the future she will have. I am who I am. Donna has felt my hand on her several times.
Yes.
In the past, and as a child, at 3 years old, I laid my hand on her head. She was sitting on the veranda, on the step, and I came along and I laid my hand softly on her head. I told her that she is special and that I love her.
Yes. And she is loved.
And she knew that. She is actually quite smart, quite intelligent, but she hasn't had the chance to be that way. And with all the difficult people in her life telling her she couldn't do anything right, she's believed that.
She's stronger for this.
And she's got to work through that. She's got to believe that she is. And now she's in a situation where people are loving her unconditionally and not judging. And she knows she came into this world for a purpose.
Yes.
And that purpose she will find. She has touched a lot of lives
Yes.
with her work.
She's special.
Yes.
And how is Donna doing for time? Is she doing lots of energy still here? Does she still have lots of energy?
Yes.
Yes.
Lots of energy.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any other messages or information that you can provide Donna today that will help her when she hears this recording?
Just a message that she is going to be going through a kind of a bad period in the future, financially, but she will get through it. And in her body is going to be stronger. She's going to have more energy, more stamina. She won't have the backache that she has when she's working. She's going to be younger in body than she was before.
Beautiful.
She will even grow 2 inches taller.
My goodness.
In the next 5 years, Donna is going to be, her body's going to be remade. That's all I can say is it'll be remade because it's going to be a big adjustment going on in the next 5 years.
Just with Donna or everybody?
Yes.
Everybody?
Everybody. A big adjustment.
Yes.
In 5 years, everybody will be better than they are now.
Can you give more information about that?
There's going to be a change, a shift. A lot of people are going to die in this shift. Many people are going to die. But it's for the good of the earth.
Yes.
It's for the good of the planet. And we're not really dying anyway. We're just going on to a new realm, new place. And we will be happy. It's going to be our home.
Yes.
It's going to be wonderful.
Is this what they talk about in the Bible, in the book of Revelation?
In the book of Revelations, they talk about they even talk about reincarnation in the book of Revelations. When John in the book.
Yes.
And everything is going to be 100% made new. New earth, new government. Everything is going to be beautiful. But it's going to take a hard thing to get there.
Yes.
Going to be a lot of people bewildered, not know what's going on. But I will come.
It's nothing to be scared of, is it?
No.
No. It's going to be beautiful.
And it's going to be so beautiful there. There's going to be roses the size of dinner plates.
Oh.
And streams and waterfalls and beautiful, beautiful leaves. Flowers the flowers have life.
Yes.
The flowers are alive. They can even talk.
Wow. On New Earth.
on the new earth. The flowers, oh my gosh, it's Donna, Donna, Donna.
Well, I want to thank you so much for your time today in helping Donna. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
If you are happy, I'm happy. Are you happy?
Yes.
Yes. So with that, I will say goodbye.
Oh, don't go.
You want to stay and talk?
Yeah.
What else would you like to share?
Nothing really.
No.
I just didn't want to be alone.
Well, you're never alone.
No, I know that.
You know that.
I always have an angel or two with me,
Yes.
or maybe a whole room full of them.
Do you have any information for me? Do you have any information about Ashley that you would like to share?
Ashley.
The person speaking to you.
Ashley, you are going to really, really come through this in a good way. You're going to have so many people here wanting your help. They'll be lining up at the door. People are tired of the old religions, the old Mosaic writings that really don't have a whole lot to do with now. The churches, it says in the Bible not to stay home from church. And it's because when two or more are gathered together, there I am. And there's more power when everyone is together of like mind. The power and the prayers go up so strong, like an atomic bomb.
Yes.
If you get together with other people, that's what Christ meant when he said not to be alone and man needs other people.
Yes. So these changes in the next 5 years, is that the return of Jesus?
Yes.
Yes.
He'll return just before the Third World War.
Ah, yes.
And people think that Jesus is going to come back in the clouds. Well, yes, he is. He's coming in a spaceship.
Oh, my.
Jesus will be coming in a spaceship. He'll make that spaceship.
Yes.
It's not real, but it'll look real.
Beautiful.
He can be everywhere.
Yes, he can.
He can be here now. He can be in us. He can be in you.
I feel him.
Yeah. But he is watching over everything we do. It's like everything.
Yes.
And he's the lawyer. And God is the judge. And everything we do it in Jesus' name.
Yes.
Do it in Jesus' name to God.
Yes.
Because he's the go-between.
Yes.
He's the lawyer.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Thank you for that message.
Do not forsake the assembling together of yourselves.
there you have it. Odd, profound, and very timely. I would love to get together, chat, discuss. If that's something you'd like to do, if your heart feels led, I believe it's extremely relevant to what's about to happen, what is happening. All right, so God bless, take care, and work for God. The retirement benefits are great. I'm Ashley, speaking freely with Jesus.